The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3". On first down, Saunders. And right away, he lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Saunders. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule.
And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Saunders. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Saunders. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Saunders.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. On 1st and 10, Saunders. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Shaw.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing on 1st down, Saunders. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And Walker has it. The crazy sequence here. Huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 36. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Falcons offense set to go.
Throwing after the interception. Saunders firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Saunders. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Oh, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Saunders. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
They'll run on first down. Shaw.
Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Shaw. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Saunders. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Saunders. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Off play action. Saunders rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Saunders firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Saunders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Saunders. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Saunders. And he finds a man on a crossing route. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Saunders. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's got this down to the 35.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. On 3rd down, Saunders. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Saunders. He finds his man, complete. That's Shaw. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Saunders. And he's got this down to the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down, Saunders. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw on 2nd down, Saunders. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Saunders. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Saunders. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Saunders. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So it's halftime here. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Moore now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And now here's a carry heading left. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Downing, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Saunders. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Saunders. That's taken in by Stewart. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down now, it's Shaw. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They go play action here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw on 3rd down, Saunders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Shaw. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Saunders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Saunders. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Saunders. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. From the gun, Saunders. Open man is Stewart. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a handoff as they run left side. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte.
On 2nd down, Dowling. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Back to throw. Saunders. That's complete over the middle to Stewart.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a handoff looking right. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Operating from the gun, Saunders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Saunders. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
On 1st down, Saunders. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, Saunders. He finds his man, complete. That's Shaw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Saunders going deep for Walker. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Saunders. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Carolina getting set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Hands it off out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Saunders. He finds his man. Complete. It's Shaw. Now, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. To throw on 2nd down, Saunders.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Saunders. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Saunders. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he gets it down to the 32.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And it's caught. It's Stewart. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And he'll give it here to his running back. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home